Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nusraida binti Adnan. We are from Group 5. Today we are going to present about the sales and inventory management system. So our project team name is Chacha Helper. Next. Introduction of the project. So the company name is Dapur Ochachas that sells pau and dim sum. This is a small business. This is a small business. So the company began on April 1st, 2020 after COVID-19 spread. So it is based at Taman Setapak Indah, Kuala Lumpur. The company solely accept order through social media website on Instagram and WhatsApp. Dapur Cacas also open an on-site booth at West Sub Malaysia. So the company has limitation access with their previous system. So the problem with their previous system is the company unable to track the order systematically, and they are also use a few websites such as Yeza and Odela. However, the user has limited access to the system, and they have to pay for the high maintenance. So the user must personally message the admin to obtain the daily and monthly sales statistic in order to track company sales. So in this our purpose project, so we propose sales and inventory management system that can store inventory information, maintain stock levels, financial transaction both online and on-site, update inventory depending on sales information, and also provide daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly inventory reports. So um, this application also provide the remaining balance of the stock according to demand and details of the transaction balance. Um, the company will be able to minimize the dependency and enhance its current system due to the solution we implement. So also in this project, the admin can manage the sales and inventory management system. The admin can add, remove, update, track, delete all of the sales stock and sales product. So as a result, the stock information can be updated and help the business avoid problem caused by frequent item loss. So this system also can also monitoring the movement of stock in and out. Okay, that's all from me.
Okay, in this section, we are going to talk about system development methodology. So in this organization, the standard procedure known as systems development methodology, or we call as SDM, is used to carry out all the stages required to assess, design and implement, also manage the information system, which is IS. Also, system development methodology comprises, for example, the task descriptions and prepared documentation at each level of the development process. According to numerous technical, organizational, and teams concerns, each of the techniques is best suited to a certain type of a project. SDM also marketed as a means of enhancing software development process management and control. It organized and simplified the process, which also standardized the development process. Also, it will give, as in result, it will defining actions to be performed and techniques to be applied. Next. So for this project, we have used a waterfall model as to construct a system using a linear and sequential method. Waterfall model is used in system development life cycle, or we call as SDLC, because it progresses downhill from one phase to next. This process is known as cascaded. Okay, in this project, we only use three phases, which are analysis, design, and prototype development. In the analysis phase, the requirement needed has been viewed by doing site visits at the booth and buying Dapur Ochachas products online. We also has interview the business owner through Google Meet, and later we have sent the proposal to the business owner for their approval to continue with this project. Next, in design phase, we have created an interface design which involves the functionality of the systems, color choices, and fonts that suitable for the system. Also, we have do a simple sketch of the system depending on the details as stated from the business owner. Next, the when we have designed the sketch, we managed to do the prototype. We going to the prototype development, which the owner of the system can log in and manage the stocks in and out. It also provides the owner to track the sales report every day. The prototype design for this system was very easy and convenient to use because it was completely set up for the owner and the staff of Dapur Ochachas. Next. So this is the Gantt chart where we have managed to do the task that we plan following the Gantt chart, and we have managed to do it by the time. Okay, so software and hardware requirements needed in this project. As you all know, software is an intangible part that refers to the programs and other operational data that a computer uses to carry out a certain task, while hardware is a tangible component that describes the actual parts of a computer system that are necessary for it to function or carry out certain activities. So for this project, we have used Microsoft Projects because it used for scheduling, planning projects and managing resources. Also, it keeping track of the time. In Microsoft Projects, it has Gantt chart where it can keep the projects on schedule. Gantt chart also helps in build task dependencies and assign the team developers to tasks, also specify start and end dates, as well as the durations that we plan. For the hardware, uh, we have used a computer with at least the minimum hardware required for the Gantt chart to run smoothly. In fact, we have used smartphones and laptop to as a platform to interview the owner and also keep in touch with the members and business owner. That's all for me.
So moving on, we are going to see the analysis and design phase. And now I am going to talk about the analysis phase. So analysis is a procedure of gathering and analyzing data. So in this phase, we will actually see what the system is going to carry out. So this is the photo. Oh no, this is a data flow diagram for Ochacha's application. So in this diagram, uh, there are two entities that will be included in the application. They are admin and staff, and there are several process that they are going to uh, do during the usage of the application. There are 9 process that they are going to do. They are log into the account, update stock, add product, add bank details, until they will get a daily report for every business days. So in here we can see how the application is going to work and all the process that going to be happen in the application. Next. Next, we have the entity relationship diagram, also known as ERD. ERD is a form of flowchart that shows the relationship of the entity. In here, there are agent, admin, staff, customer, and the order and post system. So in this application, it will start from the agent where the agent will send the stock to the admin, and here admin will pass the information to staff, and staff will get the customer data and the order data, and then put it in the report to get the daily report that I said just now. Okay, next. So while designing the prototype, we have considered some input for the application. So input will process to be an output. So here, for example, you can see that there are a create account page. In the create account page, the user have to put in the full name, email, phone number, and password. Also, the same for the login page. The login page need them to put email and password. Also, the same for add new product. There are several things that they have to key in. For example, there are product type, product name, selling price, purchase purchase price, and product unit. So the product unit, we use the drop down selection list to get the information from user. And also for add staff, we have to put the user have to put name, staff ID, roles and management. And also the same for bank details, they have to key in the information. So this is what the output of the input of the system. Next. Here is the output design. Output design is the crucial task for every system. In here, we have to consider what the information that the user needs to see once they have key in the input, and once the process has been done, what will happen after the process have been done. So here, there are record page. In this record page, the user will be able to see sales and expenses of their business, and they can see the date, if it's daily, monthly, weekly, or yearly, and they can view a report by clicking on the button. And also the same for stock placement. Stock placement lets the admin, especially the admin, to see the date, time, transferred to, and also the place of the stock. And also there are map that user can see how where does the stock is. And then once the user has put in the orders, there will be a page that says thank you for your purchase, and a receipt. The receipt contains items, quantity, total cash balance, payment method, date and time. Next. Also, while doing the prototype, we focus on the interface design, because UI, which is user interface, will actually give more better user experience for the user. So right here, at the first page, right here, the menu page, there are logo of the company, so they know what are they dealing with. So here under the page, there are icons such as cashier box, trolley, and a user profile icon. Once they click that, it will actually go to another page, because each icon represents represent something like cashier box is for uh, a total page, and then trolley is for card, and user profile is for profile. And then add to cart page, they will see the information on screen. Once they click the continue button will let them go to another page. Next. Next.
Okay, so for the conclusion part, I will talk about the aim of the system achieve, weakness of the system, advantage of the system, and future endeavor in the system. Next. Okay, the aim of the program has been accomplished, which is to analyze the requirement of the current project. We also design a sale and inventory management system based on requirement, which is the system should store inventory information, keep up with stock level, and monitor transaction both online and on-site. We also create the prototype of our system, which is uh, using Figma that empower the or Chachas to follow customer arrangement properly and deal with the progression and of provision in systematic manner. Okay, next. Weakness of our system is first, systems are highly sensitive. This since it required constant monitoring and contain highly sensitive data about the or child information which can be utilized for deceitful exercise. Okay, second is lack of flexibility to update itself. This system cannot update itself naturally like numerous different systems. Updating must be done physically by getting crude data and taking care of it into the system for handling and refreshing previous data. Okay, lastly, the quality of the system output is represented by the quality of data. The quality of data produced through this system is subject to the quality of crude data utilized for handling. The exact report will only be created assuming the data input is accurate. For advantages, first advantage of our system is the system empower the organization to deal with the stock development systematically and track the order from customer likewise. It will help the business in tracking its provision regardless of whether they disappear. Okay, second, the system also can save time, human energy by manual work. The worker can update the item information in the system. Lastly, the sale and inventory management system limit data overload by helping in compartmentalizing data into more modest applicable pieces of decision making. Okay, next. Future endeavor in the project. First, we want to invest to make a new feature like the system may be improved by incorporating barcoding features. Due to manual data accumulation, standard human error frequently arise and it is eliminated by the system barcoding module. Compared to human data entry, barcode scanning offer quick and dependable solution. Second is create features for cloud-based sale and inventory management system as another thing. When the system is cloud-based, user may use the inventory apps from any device. Lastly, develop inventory alert features. User will be able to directly learn about any concerns that may arise in the future. By email or SMS alert, if a proceed inventory alert system is in place and it will make it simple to handle crucial component of running a business effectively. That's all from my group. Thank you.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Fatiha binti Zakari. So today I want to represent to you all our apps to Ochachas.my. So this is the first page when you are installing our apps. They have three things. three buttons to click, which is if the user want to sign in with Google, or if the user want to sign in with email, or the user want to sign up. When the user clicks sign up, the user needs to create an account. The user needs to fill in their full names, email, phone number, and password. Then they need to click sign up again, and to log in the account, the user need to enter their email and password just like account that they created before. So when the user click login, this is the main menu that the user will face. So for this main menu, the user have the four choice, which is the first is stock, items, purchase, and report. Firstly, I will show you when the user wants to click the stock button. So click stock, and this will come out the stock in their warehouse. If the user have two staff or um two place or person that that user are entering, the person such as their staff, the user can know uh Ahmad and Aisha is a staff. So the user can know Ahmad and Aisha keep the stock, keep how many stock other, and that if the user want to update their stock, the user can click update stock. And for this, for update stock, the user can choose the date. So after choose the date, the user can enter the stock. In example, I click bundle 1 kg, click plus, and this will come out 1. So this the second interface, and user can click save. Okay, this will come out stock updated. Back to main menu. Second things is items. When the user click items, user can see this item is when the customer want to purchase. So the user can know how many are in stock, how many stock that are in their warehouse or in their warehouse. So this is the stock that are there. Then when the user, if the stock are low stock, we can click here to know, such as 4 pieces are three in stock. So the stock are in low stock. And if the stock is expired, user can click expired, and this is the list when at 28 November at the place that the user opened the booth in Johor Melaka, the expired are 4 pieces with two quantity, and the total loss is 10 ringgit. If the user wants to update their expired in another place or another booth, the user can click plus, and this will come out. The user can choose the date and choose the place, can enter the place. So if the user click product type ready to eat, this and user needs to click how many the items are expired. Then user click save. So this will come out. The totals will be 30, and this will there's another list in Fastway UTHM. Their total loss is 4 pieces with two quantity and 10 pieces with one quantity. So we go to the so we come back to the items. When the customer come to the user, user can click continue to add the customer order, such as in example when the customer wants to um order 4 pieces with 5 ringgit, user can click plus, and the total item will 5 ringgit will come out at the bottom, and the user can click continue. Then this will be the interface. So the customer have three things, whether they want to pay by cash or debit card or QR code. In example, when the customer want to pay by cash, the customer can click cash and the user can click cash and the user can click continue. And this is the receipt. The user is Amma because he is the cashier. So this become outdated. Cashier name Amma user. So Amma can know the balance. If the customer give to Amma 10 ringgit, Amma needs to give back to the customer balance 5 ringgit. So this is the interface of the receipt. Then Amma can click save. And thank you for your purchase. Amma can click back to main menu. Okay, for the purchase, when Amma click purchase, Amma can know the list of the customer buy on that day. So such as this is the list the customer have buy 4 pieces, 10 pieces and so on. Then this after that Amma can click back and the fourth button is report. So when Amma click report, this is the report at the FESCON UTHN. To know the report, the user of admin or Amma as a staff can choose the date, the place, and choose the time open and time close. They can state when the time open and the time close. So when the cashier is Amma can know how many quantity that they have sale and how many the total sale, total purchase, and the total profit on that day. Okay. So this is the another button is the button of admin. In example, Ahmad is a staff, but Aisha is the admin. So if Ahmad details are not included in this app, Aisha can add staff which is Ahmad. Aisha can add the staff name, staff ID, and their roles. If Ahmad is a partner or their admin, Aisha can click that button and click save. Other than that, Aisha can click bank details to key in their account holder name, bank name, and account number. Why Aisha need to this? Aisha can know the info by click here. And the bank details is when Aisha can start to receiving the payments directly to her bank account and all the data 100% safe and secure. Then Aisha can click continue and click when Aisha already key in all the details can click submit. And if Aisha want to change the language, Aisha can click the button whether the English or Malay. If Aisha want to stay in English, Aisha can click the right button. Okay. For the another add to cart button at the bottom here, when Aisha click for the add to cart button at at the bottom, Aisha can click here to easily add to cart when the customer come. So Aisha no need to click the button the other button. So and when the customer come, Aisha can click that and just click continue and the cash and click continue and can receive the payment. Okay. That's all from us. Group 5. Thank you.